Fossil Ridge with a 7-point lead in the standings over Cherry Creek, trying to get a state title. Cherry Creek trying to pull out a win here, and it could be the perfect anchor leg with Bonnie Brandon and Missy Franklin going head-to-head. It really just doesn't get any more exciting than this. This is how you want a swim meet to finish.
You're exactly right. And I apologize. That's actually Carla Melly going to lead off for Regis Jesuit. Looks like Creek is going to lead off with Powell, and Fossil Ridge is going to lead off with Campbell.
You know, before last year, Cherry Creek had won the state meet 6 years in a row. Regis stole that from them last year. You know, wanting it back. Now Fossil Ridge has a shot at taking this, you know, away from them again.
So here we go. You want to keep an eye on lanes 4, 5, and 6. That's Regis, Cherry Creek, and Fossil Ridge. This race will decide the state championship.
These girls want to be safe on their exchanges, but, you know, you don't have enough time here to really be too safe. You still got to be quick off the block.
Right now it's Cherry Creek and Fossil Ridge out in front.
25-5 to a 25-6 split. Both great splits for those two ladies. It's like Cherry Creek's going to hit the water with the second leg in first place.
It's Cherry Creek, Fossil Ridge, and then Arapahoe are the top three as we get into the second leg.
Cherry Creek led off with a 52-7-3 and Fossil Ridge with a 53-2-8. Both great opening legs.
Regis hoping to stay in this. Let Missy Franklin at the end have a good anchor split, you know, going up against Bonnie Brandon as well.
Yeah, they're right in the mix there for 4th and 5th.
Cherry Creek, Fossil Ridge are 1 and 2.
It's a 25-0 split. Good split again.
Going to that final leg, Todd, how much time do you think Missy needs, you know, separate her and Bonnie? 3 seconds?
You know what? It really depends. Missy's a racer and Bonnie's a racer, so you know what? I don't know if any time's safe with either of them.
Into the third leg, Cherry Creek still with the lead. Fossil Ridge in second place.
That's a great leg again. A 52 low for the second leg out of Creek and a 52 high for the second leg out of Fossil Ridge.
And Fiona Kane right now in the water for Cherry Creek. Strong swimmer on that state, or on the earlier relay as well.
Cherry Creek still with the lead. Fossil Ridge right on their tails. It is a race for the state championship. Cherry Creek and Fossil Ridge are neck and neck.
How about that? 1 and 2 in the team standings, 1 and 2 in the race right here.
Wow, we have Rihanna Williams and Bonnie Brandon, Missy Franklin going to anchor for these 3 relays.
Cherry Creek and Fossil Ridge even. Bonnie Brandon into the pool for Cherry Creek.
So Cherry Creek needs to hope for a little help here from maybe Missy Franklin anchoring that relay. They really need them to come up and knock off Fossil Ridge. I don't know if there's going to be enough pool though.
Looked like all safe starts to me coming off the blocks for lanes 5 and 6.
Yes, they did. And look at this race.
Rihanna Williams holding herself up against Bonnie Brandon, doing a great job.
3 100s apart.
Missy Franklin stepping up now, going to get third for Regis.
Everybody is on their feet. Here they go for the final 25 yards between Cherry Creek and Fossil Ridge.
Who wants it? Bonnie getting those legs into it. Oh, here it is.
Here they come down to the stretch. And it'll be Cherry Creek with a time of 3:27.34. In second place is Fossil Ridge at 3:27.67.
You know what that means? That means that I believe Fossil Ridge just won their first state championship ever as a girls team.
That was an incredible race.
Great race out of these young ladies. And Missy Franklin does anchor that relay into third place, moving from 6th to 3rd.
Boy, she made up a lot of ground.
Yes, she did. I think she just ran out of a little too much pool there. Great race out of those three teams.